YCN, your local view on WVBK-CA, serving Manchester, Londonderry, Vermont, and South Charlestown, New Hampshire, and WVBQ-LP, serving Charlestown, New Hampshire, and Rockingham, Vermont.
Coming up tonight on YCN, 2 men were taken to the hospital after a serious crash in Canaan, and police believe alcohol and drugs were a factor. Dartmouth union employees have settled on a raise amount for the next 3 years. Find out how much. And we'll hear from LaValley's Building Supplies' Bob Jackman. He'll tell us all about what's happening at the store. With more news and weather, stay tuned. It's time for YCN, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth-Lake Sunapee region. News, sports, weather, public affairs, and all that is happening in our area. The YCN News Hour, your local view.
Good evening and welcome to YCN. I'm David Carmichael. 2 people were taken to the hospital after a crash on Route 118 in Canaan last night. Police say Russell Christian lost control of his 4-door pickup truck while going around a corner at about 10:30 p.m. Investigators say the truck hit a utility pole and rolled over several times. Passenger Steve Codine was thrown from the truck and ended up about 20 feet away. He was then taken in an ambulance to Dartmouth-Hitchcock Medical Center. Police say Christian was thrown in the back of the seat of the truck. He was flown to Dartmouth-Hitchcock Medical Center with serious injuries. Neither man was wearing a seatbelt. Investigators say both excessive speed and alcohol were factors in the crash. Route 118 was closed for about 5 hours while police investigated and cleared the scene. Police arrested a lineman at his job site in Enfield yesterday on an extraditable arrest warrant. Police say Benjamin LaBelle was taken into custody by Enfield Police arrested a lineman at his job site in Enfield on Thursday on an extraditable arrest warrant. Police say Benjamin LaBelle was taken into custody by Enfield police for being a fugitive from justice in New Hampshire. Line police also assisted with the arrest. LaBelle is accused of aggravated sexual assault, dispensing drugs to minors, and furnishing alcoholic beverages to minors. The investigation revealed that LaBelle allegedly gave a 4-year-old victim drugs and an alcoholic beverage before sexually assaulting the victim. LaBelle will be extradited to Vermont later and appear in Windsor County Superior Court Criminal Division to answer to the charges. LaBelle's bail is $75,000. Dartmouth College union employees have agreed on a 3-year contract that gives workers raises after they went 2 years without. The previous agreement with service employees expired on July 1st. The union has been negotiating with the college for months to come to terms on the new deal. Union workers will receive a 3% raise during the first 2 years of the contract and a 2% raise on the 3rd year. In the wake of the E. coli scare, Claremont Fire Chief Rick Bergeron anticipates that by the end of January, the city will have an automated phone system in place to send public information and emergency notices to residents, businesses, and institutions. The town has been considering buying one for about 18 months, but did not make it a priority because Chief Bergeron was leaning towards using the state's reverse 911 system, where they call you. Students at Newport High School will have an opportunity to debate the pros and cons of legalizing marijuana for recreational use at the annual biomedical debate on Thursday, December 20th. The debate from 9 to 10 a.m. will be held at the Lou Thompson Community Room at the Sugar River Valley Regional Technical Center and will be televised live by Newport Community Television. Recently, the states Washington and Colorado have legalized marijuana, with Massachusetts not being far behind. After the break, LaValley's Building Supplies' Bob Jackman tells us all about what's happening at the store. Stay tuned.
The YCN News Hour continues in a moment.